In Utah, I hope that you're having a terrific Tuesday so far. Today along the Wasatch Front, it has been hazy to say the least, especially in the Salt Lake Valley and up toward Davis County as well. This is a view from downtown Salt Lake City, where that is just hazy. That doesn't look very nice, and because of that we have unhealthy for sensitive groups for Salt Lake County, Davis County, and even though the forecast calls for Tooele County to be in moderate, right now Tooele County is also sitting in the unhealthy for sensitive groups. So it's one of those days where you probably want to do a little bit more exercising inside compared to outside due to that poor air quality. If you want to escape the bad air quality, one of the places you go is in the higher elevations. Jordanelle Reservoir up in Park City and Heber City looking absolutely beautiful. And if you look at the ring around there, you can see a little ring around the sun. That's a nice little sun halo out there early this afternoon. That's what happens when the light's refracting off of ice crystals in the sky from those high cirrus clouds. Very cool to see that at the Jordanelle Reservoir. Then as you travel down into southern Utah, Bryan Head seeing a good amount of cloud coverage, and we've actually seen a little bit of snow, looks like, around Bryan Head. Very light if we've been able to see it actually reach the ground. But this is because we have a upper level low pressure that's actually working its way through the southern half of the state into northern Arizona. You can actually see that little dip in the jet stream right there where you have that little bit of wet weather. Some of that, again, might not be reaching the ground, but in southern Utah on the highest elevations we'll have at least that slight chance for some snow as we go throughout the next couple of hours. But this low pressure will quickly be moving away to the east, and cloudiness will gradually decrease from the second half of this afternoon into tonight. But for the northern half of the state, we're going to find partly cloudy to partly sunny skies, and it comes with more inversion haze for our valleys with a daytime high of 39 degrees in Salt Lake City. Very seasonal for this time of year. 41 degrees in Ogden, and thanks to a northwesterly flow, Park City will be a little bit cooler with a daytime high of 37 degrees. In central Utah, daytime highs mainly ranging in the upper 30s and low 40s with mostly cloudy to partly sunny skies. And then in the southern half of the state, we'll find temperatures mainly in the 40s with 44 in Parowan, 45 in Escalante, and right on the edge of 50 degrees in both Kanab and Lake Powell with a daytime high around 50 degrees. Your hourly forecast includes the haziness for Salt Lake City with the bad air quality still hazy from the afternoon into tonight. And like we've seen over the last couple of nights, we could see patchy fog begin to develop once again once we get past sundown. So keep that in mind for your early Wednesday morning commute. Now let's begin the forecast model. And as we go through today, you can actually see that little bit of wet weather that the forecast model has been picking up on. But the chance of any of that really comes to an end in southern Utah here relatively soon. Then for Wednesday, a predominantly dry day with high pressure and control of our weather. Not going to see many changes temperature-wise compared to what we're going to find today. But for going from Wednesday into Thursday, we're going to have a system that's going to be working its way in. This is going to be the best chance we've seen for wet weather in Utah, mainly for the central and northern half of the state that we've seen in quite some time. So optimistic that we'll even be able to see at least a little bit of snow in the Salt Lake Valley, but we'll have to continue to iron out those details as we get a little bit closer from Thursday into Friday. But for St. George, that's going to result in mainly dry conditions with daytime highs, middle 50s with overnight lows close to freezing, with that wind really picking up Friday into Saturday. Along the Wasatch Front, it's more haziness during the daytime and areas of patchy fog at night. Daytime highs around 40 degrees. We'll have a PM chance on Thursday with a chance for snow on Friday. It doesn't look like we're going to see significant accumulations, but some minor accumulations do look to be a possibility. Then we're right back to dry skies this upcoming weekend as temperatures remain near seasonal averages.